What's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day whenever you're watching this. If you've been enjoying the content recently, subscribe to the YouTube, go follow the TikTok. Guys, I appreciate all the love and support on these videos, man. The comments, the likes, everything like that. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for helping this channel and this pages grow. You know, we're on to a bajillion subscribers, so let's get that bajillion. But anyway, back into this video, I want to talk about a more simple topic today, a fun topic, because usually, I'm talking about like big picture things, very thought-provoking things. I feel like it's a good time also a good thing, to take a step back sometimes, just like relax, enjoy life, think about all the nice stuff, all that type of things. And today I'm talking about a video game. And I know a lot of people like video games. Comment down below, by the way, if you're watching this video, comment down below your favorite video game of all time. For me, at least in my top 10 games of all time, this is what the video is about. For me, the top 10 games of all time, personally, my favorites, if I have to put it up on a list, I have to put Peggle in there. Okay, now if you guys have never heard of Peggle, or if you've never played it before, or if you, just aren't in the loop of Peggle, Peggle is essentially this game, obviously it's a video game. It's like an arcade, what do you call it, pinball simulator-ish game, where you have to complete certain objectives and you've got to beat levels with certain characters. Now the characters have powers, they're called Peggle Masters, and each character has their own ability, So on the board, you'll get these green pegs, and they will provide you powers as per character, So there's this unicorn. He allows you to like see where the ball is going to travel afterwards. And then there's a squirrel called Jimmy. He will multiply the balls once you hit the peg. Instead of one ball bouncing around, it will be two balls. So there's a lot of different characters and a lot of different elements to how the game all functions together. But for me, the biggest takeaway, especially where the video game industry is currently, for me, the biggest takeaway is how fun the game is and how relaxing the game is and how open and inviting it is almost, There's a lot of games nowadays, if you're trying to get into it, there's almost a certain amount of hours or a certain amount of effort you got to put in to reach a certain caliber, in the game, or even to get to play the game in the first place. Like if you're looking at Fortnite, for example, if you look at the Battle Royale formula, you jump in, you want to play, now you shoot, and you might die, and then you'll be like, maybe I don't feel like playing this game anymore. I'm not really having fun. I feel like Peggle can be fun for anybody. You don't have to be a gamer or a person who plays games to play Peggle. Peggle is such a big, casual, fun experience that anybody can hop in. And it originally released in 2007 on the PC, so I was like 5, 6. I was like 3 at the time. But my dad, he always played the game, and we always played it with my family, my brother, and sometimes my cousins, and whoever else was there, we'd hop on some Peggle, and we'd clear levels and stuff like that. So yeah, that is basically my experience with Peggle. And like I said, the game essentially works where you have a level, you have a stage, and you've got to clear it. You've got to clear all the orange dots, or the pegs on the level, basically, and that's how you progress from level to level. Now that's the main objective of the game, is to get all the oranges. You only got 10 balls to shoot, so it's kind of like pinball in a way, where you got to keep it on the level, and there's this bucket that collects the ball at the bottom, so you get to shoot again and you retain your ball. But as the story, or as the game progresses, you unlock more characters, and you unlock trials, and you unlock challenges. Now those are additional challenges for people who want to play more and kind of have restrictions set around levels in order to test like how good they are, So maybe there'll be like a certain trial that says like, oh, you got to get 250,000 points on this level. So instead of just like playing and shooting the orange now mindlessly, now you start thinking about certain other things like, oh, okay, wait, how am I going to shoot this into the bucket? How many points can I get in one shot? Which character gives me the most points? That type of things you start thinking about, And the game is just so fun. It reminds me of a time, like almost like an 80s, 90s era of games when games like Centipede and Gallagher and those type of games would come out that would just like take the world by storm, It would launch in the arcade and everybody would be talking about it. And it's just so fun. You just jump in and you start pressing buttons, you start playing, and you start having fun. And I think that reminds me of almost the purity of gaming at its truest form, Something that's enjoyable for anyone that I can play, that can just jump in and have fun. I feel like Peggle is that game. And even if you're not a gamer, you guys should go try it out. You can try out Peggle Blast on your phone. I think if you've got a phone, that's the most accessible. You don't need to get a console or PC or anything. Peggle Blast is on your app store, your phone's app store. You can download it, go jump in there, and just try it. You'll have a blast. Yeah, literally, you'll have some fun in there, I think, at least. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I think it's a very enjoyable experience for, like I said, for anybody. It's very casual. It can get very like super technical if you start sinking hours into it and sinking your teeth into like the technical abilities and the technical aspects. Ooh, I'm getting some flair. And start to think about the technical aspects of the game as well. And also, like I didn't even mention the soundtrack, okay? Now, for me, the soundtrack is also one of the best. There's just such a, what's the word? Not, I don't want to use aura. Aura is such a buzzword. There's such a purity, like the soul of the game. The Ode to Joy, if you don't know the song Ode to Joy, I'm gonna see if I can play it. If I won't be able to play it, just because of like copyright. But Ode to Joy plays after you win a level, and then like the characters go crazy, and the music is going crazy, and the game just feels so good, man. I can't explain. There's such a feeling around the game, at least for me. Maybe it's my childhood attachment to the game. Maybe it's nostalgia talking, but I love the series, man. And I would have loved if there could be more installments. The most recent installment, I think, was Peggle 2, at least on PC and consoles, which came out in 2013. But that's the last we've seen of it. You know, EA's bought it over, and they're the one who released it on the consoles, the most recent edition. But I would just love that series and that games to come back, man. There's so many games out there that I feel like are so niche and so like under the radar, that's not like public mainstream and everything like that. Games like Peggle, for example, that people are missing out on. And I feel like I just wanted to make this video and share this experience and my thoughts of the game with you. If you've never heard it, now you guys can maybe go try it. And if you did hear it, you know, you can let me know in the comment section below on what your experiences are with it as well. But that's gonna be all for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this video down below. It's a bit more lighthearted, you know, more casual, nothing big picturesque. Not that type of topic today, just a bit more fun. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video. Comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.